Hey there, you just watched a demonstration of the sign language I know. My full name is William Jr. Alicea III, and I was born and raised in the Boogie Down Bronx, although no one calls it that from the Bronx, because we don't talk like that. Ward Avenue is a dangerous and ghetto area, or so I have been told, because as a child, I was blissfully ignorant of the dangers of where I lived. Growing up on Ward and living in the Bronx truly exposed me to the language and slang I know today. Having deaf parents created a language barrier that I had to get through in order to communicate with my parents properly. So, we came up with a sort of way of communication between one another, which was a culmination of English, broken Spanish, and sign language. And this affected how I spoke with others because I learned how to explain things not only with my words, but with my body, hands, and facial expression. I was always perceived as the quiet kid at first glance. Classmates would always look at me and ask me why am I so quiet sometimes, when in reality, you can never get me to shut up when you get to know me. I realized this behavior in myself was me always attentively listening, not just to my teachers, but to my classmates, and what was going on around me. Additionally, I observed the mannerisms of others and subconsciously learned each person's way of speaking, using context to understand words and sayings I've never heard before, and if I liked it enough, I would use it myself. After I get to know people and develop relationships, only then I begin to use my newfound literacy in addition with my own language, adding more and more to my literacy repertoire. Moving back and forth between school and home, I started developing a duality of professionalism and casual ways of speaking, being able to switch back and forth from the two for a wide number of reasons, mainly to avoid getting caught in trouble for cursing or speaking inappropriately around elders. Before, I didn't have any real opinion on the English language or any awareness of my literacy skills. Every now and then I would have some assignments I would enjoy. Conversely, I never had any real confidence in my writing. That was until 10th grade with my English teacher, Miss Martin. Almost every day, as a warm-up, she would have a quote on the board and we would have to interpret the quote and just write about it. A quote you would have to try and interpret and reflect on and see how it can be applied to your life or anyone's life in general. This helped me get used to writing off the top of my head and to just get anything on the paper. I was able to better my analytical skills and it taught me some very good quotes to live by.
Thank you so much for watching my digital literacy narrative. There are many different ways to speak to people, and I have many different ways of communicating. I have ways to speak in slang, and I have ways to speak academically. They're all very important, and they're all extremely crucial to making connections with people. This was definitely a very humbling experience for me. It wasn't easy in the least, and all this video editing stuff and audio recording stuff is very difficult, but it is a new experience and I'm learning a lot. It's actually taught me a lot about myself as well, in ways that I've never thought before, and in ways I never would ever think I can possibly think before, in ways of how I speak and how I communicate and how I develop these ways of speaking and why it's important. Once again, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it taught you something about myself, and I hope you learned a thing or two. Bye bye.